This is how you become asset rich from reselling. I'm going to tell you the 5 steps, 5 simple steps you can implement into your reselling business, which I followed myself and helped me stack up my assets and become asset rich. And if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Harry and I've built my reselling business to £5,000 turnover a month at just 19 years old. Within this business, I had 2 employees at 18, and I'm going to show you the 5 steps how you can make reselling your full-time job. Step 1 is create a goal you want to achieve. For me, it was always £5,000 turnover a month and £3,000 profit. This was my ultimate goal before I could quit my part-time job. Make sure you guys jot this number down. Think of a dream profit that you guys would like to make reselling before it becomes your full-time job. Number 2 is once you have this profit in your head, for me it was £3,000 a month, double it. So now we've got £6,000 and this will be your turnover. Ideally, we'll be working on 100% margins. So if you double your profit, you get your revenue. So if your goal is to get £3,000 profit a month, £6,000 will be your revenue. So make sure you jot that one down. Just times your profit by 2 to get your revenue. So ideally, when we buy an item, we want to double our money every time. So 100% markup. So if I buy an item for £10, I want to sell it for £20. So 100% profit margins. So now we have our dream profit and then we've worked out our dream revenue. Step 3. So now you guys have your dream turnover that you want to achieve within a month. What you guys need to do is make sure you're not taking a single penny out of the business. So you know that $1 makes $2. As I've said, you want to buy something and double your money every single time. So every time you do this, obviously then you've gone from one item, you've doubled your money, and then you can buy 2 items. I want you guys to repeat this process every time without taking a single pound out the business. I grew my business to £5,000 a month before I took out a single penny. So I want you guys to do this until you reach the desired turnover you want to hit. So don't take a single penny out until you've hit that desired profit. And what this means is your money's doubling every single time, and this will really accelerate your growth. Especially if you start with £100, it will be slow at the start as you're doubling your money every time. But as soon as you hit £1,000, then the next month, if you've doubled and you've got 100% margins, you don't take a penny out, then you'll hit £2,000. Then you do the exact same thing and you sell £2,000. Then you've got double that to buy stock the next month. So work on 100% margins. Do not take a penny out of the business until you've reached your desired profit. Your growth will absolutely accelerate if you guys do this. So now you guys have been doing this for a while. You've been reinvesting every single profit you've made on 100% markups. It won't take you guys that long at all if you guys are following those processes to reach that target goal you had in step number 1 and step number 2. Once you guys have done this, now here's where the freedom comes in a bit. So you've gone from reinvesting every single penny, but you've reached the desired size you wanted. For me, I just hit £5,000 a month and that was it. I was like, I want to keep it this size. I don't want to grow it anymore. And this is where the magic comes in. So because you're working on 100% margins, if not higher, then 50% of the money that comes in, you reinvest. And 50%, the other 50%, you can put in other assets. Like for me, stocks and shares and crypto. And what this does is it maintains the size of your reselling business while slowly growing. And also 50% goes into other assets, so that money's growing as well. So every single penny you have is at work getting you returns. So if you guys want to get £3,000 a month turnover and you hit this, once you have more money coming in, because you're working on 100% margins, you take 50% and put it back into stock. 50% you can put into other assets. The important part here is other assets. The 50% is going into is in your bank account. Inflation is, your interest rates don't beat inflation usually, so they're not an asset. What I mean is put the other 50% in something like stocks, something like crypto. As I was saying, so now you have 50% to maintain the size of the business and 50% to put into other assets. And what this means is your growth is going to go crazy on your money. All of my money, I basically have virtually none in the bank account. It's all in assets. It's all in stocks, crypto, and also the stock in my reselling business. And what this means is my business is turning over £5,000 a month, But on a bad month, even if I turn over, I think it was £3,400 a month, my stocks and shares ISA still gets maxed out. That's £20,000 a year. So a really good one, once you've reached that point, taking 50% out into other assets, really does grow your money like crazy. But the fifth step, which is one that worked for me, is make sure you find a percentage split that works for you. So obviously if you do this, there's not a lot of motivation if you're someone who likes to spend money, because there's no money coming into your bank account. So what I actually have done is 50% obviously goes back into the business, because that's how you maintain the size. You don't want to go any further down than this unless your margins are more than 100%. Otherwise, you're going to start making less and less money a month. 50% means it will maintain the size of £5,000 a month, or whatever your target was. So, and then I actually do 40%, 10% split. So 10% goes into my bank account and I can do whatever I want with it. And then 40% goes into other assets, as I was saying, like stocks and crypto. With the extra 10% going into my bank, it gives me a little more, I guess, freedom, flexibility, motivation. I have 10% to do what I want with. So it actually pays off your hard work, because you can buy a watch, you can do this, you can enjoy your money in places. So I hope that helps you guys understand how you can grow super duper fast and then maintain out that growth whilst maxing out other assets. Thank you guys for watching.